Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you how to back up your Windows PC. So there are two methods of doing this, but the one I'm going to show you today is creating a system image. It's the one I highly recommend. The other one, I don't know, there's not really a huge point in doing it. The system image is the one that's the most easy to restore with, and it gets everything very easily. If you do not have a backup, create one before anything happens. So what you want to do is head over to File Explorer and you want to plug in an external hard drive. Or just any external drive really. So I have one here, it's called backups, but what you want to do is, if you haven't done so already, you want to format the drive right here. So you want to name it whatever you want and click start, and then you click OK on the format right here. After that, you want to head over to your search bar, type backup and click on backup settings. Then what you want to do is go to backup and restore Windows 7. Now this will work in Windows 10, it's just that the feature was introduced in Windows 7. For some reason it's not the default method in Windows 10, it's a very good method. Anyway, what we want to do is set up backup right here. Then what we want to do is select a drive right here. Or you can save on a network, if you have like a network drive or something like a NAS. Then you do next, and you can do what you want to back up, let Windows choose or let me choose. So if you want to back up just certain folders and stuff, then you do let me choose. Then you do next. And so a system repair disk might be required to restore a system image. I will talk about that later. Then you can do change schedule if you want to change it to another time. But you can do save settings and run backup. Then this will back up your computer and I will come back. We need this done. So this is now complete and we have a backup of our system. Now this should make a backup of every drive in your system. So I have multiple drives. I have this drive for my operating system and then this drive for larger files. It's a hard drive. This is an SSD. So it will create a backup of all the drives by default. And so now we have a backup. And now what we want to do is, there's a system repair disk. We can create that, or we can create a Windows installation media. So a system repair disk is a CD or DVD, but what I recommend is you to create Windows installation media. You can also install Windows with it if you ever needed to do that. So what you want to do is close out of this, then go to your browser. Now you want to head over to the link down in the description. Now what you want to do is create Windows 10 installation media, or whichever version of Windows you have. So you just download that right there and then you open it up. You can close this now. Now for this you will need another drive. I recommend a USB flash drive. It doesn't need to be as big as the hard drive, but it does need to be a reasonable size. I think it's 8 GB or larger. So you want to accept right here. And I've plugged in an 8 GB flash drive right here. These can be used to install Windows on any PC and also can be used to repair any PC. So it's a very useful thing to have. Now the repair may not work if you don't have a backup. So right here we have what you want to do. Upgrade this PC now. This is if you are on an earlier version of Windows and you want to upgrade to Windows 10. Create installation media, that's what we want to do. So we click next. Now we can use the recommended options for this PC. So basically you have the language, the edition, and the architecture. Now, if you do this, it'll work on most PCs unless it's really, really old. So use the recommended options. Next, and then you do USB flash drive. Next, then you select your flash drive right here. Next, now it's downloading Windows 10. So I will come back when it is done. Alright, so the USB flash drive is ready and we can click finish. Now setup is cleaning up and it closes. Now this is all set. If you need to restore your PC from a backup, make sure you have your backup drive plugged in whenever it is scheduled to run, or you can run it manually. Now I'm going to show you what to do if you ever need to restore your computer from a backup. Alright, now I'm going to show you how to restore from a backup. So if you have like a corrupted Windows installation or something, you may come to a recovery screen and there's an option there to restore from a backup. However, if you have something more drastic, such as a hard drive failure, you may need to boot up from the Windows installation media. So here I am in my BIOS right here, and you want to go to the boot menu. So there's different keys depending on the different computers. So on each computer, you go into the BIOS and then you click boot menu, or you press F8. Then it gives you these options right here. So I'm going to choose actually UEFI SanDisk Cruiser Glide. You want to choose the UEFI one if it's available. Then you come into this screen right here. So you just choose whatever your flash drive is called to get into here. Then what you want to do is click next and then click repair your computer. It will come into this screen. So this is the same screen if you have a partially corrupted Windows installation. So what you want to do is go troubleshoot, system image recovery, choose the target operating system, Windows 10. Then what you want to do is use the latest available system image, and then you select the location as backups F. You select the date and time in the computer. So, or maybe this is just telling you, but anyway, you want to do that, or you want to do select the system image. So if you do that, then you do next, and you can do format and repartition disks, and this will basically wipe everything. Or you can just do next, which is what I recommend trying first. So you do next, and then you do this, and you do finish, except my computer is not damaged, so I'm not actually going to do that. But that is how you restore. I just turned off my PC, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do not have a backup, create one now. Now that you know how to do it, create a backup of your computer if it has any important files on it that you do not have backed up. Anyway, if this video has helped you, make sure you leave a like, and if you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing. We will see you next time.